What's up, party people? Welcome to Game 2 on my Slow Sim channel, my brand new Slow Sim channel where I help you with your slow sims, whether you're against 31 other users in a league or you're solo offline. Whatever it is, I got you. We're going to focus on the Detroit Lions here. What is making their offense so good? Is it because they just have a lot of stars? Is it the playbook? Is it both? Is it some of the changes we made? You be the judge of that, but watch the game, enjoy. It's a banger. And thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and sit back and relax.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now it's Jones off the play action. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he's brought down at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
Jones.
31-yard line.
Middle of the screen pass for Judkins. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Texas hauling it in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
First down, Cleveland.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Dumping this one off to Judkins. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. They send the tight end in motion.
A 6-yard pick.
They go play fake with Jones. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. Handoff now to Judkins. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested, but they knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Schmidt connects. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's complete to Slaw. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
All right, so the Lions are 2-1, coming off a loss to the Baltimore Ravens where they lost 34-31. They're 1st in points, 7th in passing. One of the big changes was to the offense. Move them to the vertical power, as you're going to see here. Now, one of the things they might have to change going forward is the defense, but they're in that Detroit vertical power, 3-4 under for Detroit. And another big change here, we put look for stars on Jared Goff. I think this is a really important ability I've seen quarterbacks use now. And then as far as our loadout here, we're going to go with hit 'em, stick 'em, ground guardians, island kings, people movers, and riot shield, along with the 3-4 play sheet and master of the sky. So this is our entire setup against the Cleveland Browns.
Decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Taken in by Williams outright. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47.
And the Lions first down.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action with
The
Goff.
43-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Jamison Williams.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. They're going to throw again. Goff. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Schlesinger on the coverage.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
It's on target to Williams. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the first.
Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
7
3.
yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He's got it near the 8. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace. And the Lions won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He'll step up, and there he goes. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
First down from the 42. Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's Judkins on 1st down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
On the give, here's Judkins. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
And the Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
12 yards. That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10.
Here's Jones to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. And And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this third down. Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
At the 12-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Here's Jones. And he sails that one up the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 4th and short. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Now Jones on 4th down. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a second-quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown.
Wondering about the Browns offense, they're in the Chicago playbook, West Coast power. They're 1-2 coming off their first win, looking for 2 in a row on the road.
And the Browns push their lead to 3.
10, Lions 7.
The Lions headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
From the gun, Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
24 yards. That's good.
Goff back to throw. Delivers another one to Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Jameson Williams.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Goff on 3rd. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
He finds him beyond the marker, and he's taken down at the 30. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
First down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off play action, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Goff to the air now. He's got Khalif Raymond. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
To Khalif Raymond. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third
and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Play action now with Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Lee Judkins on the drop down. And he'll get it up to the 27. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it
Throw here, 3rd down. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Short pass brought in. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line.
10 yards. That's good for a Lions 1st down.
Running it with David Montgomery. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Ford Field on its way. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Throwing is gone. He lofts it deep right side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. That's complete to Slaw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
It's a gain of 11. And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Dumps it off to his running back. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. Again, Goff. It's on the in route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Browns are in the nickel for this 3rd down call.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd.
Gonna throw again. Goff. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's gonna set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards.
A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. From the gun, Goff. Looking way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Out of the end zone.
after the incomplete pass. Here's second and goal. Throwing now out of the shotgun. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
Brings up third and goal.
Goff back to throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
They'll take over first and 10.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tyleek Williams, a first-round rookie out of The Ohio State University, in there for the stop. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott? We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to Gibbs now on second. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play good for 17 and a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Goff off the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
15 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Goff. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
A gain of 36 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Stop short.
Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and
Montgomery. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Judkins running between the tackles. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up. A handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off play action, Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
That's another.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the Browns.
Play action here with Goff. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Has it in close, and he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a third-quarter lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it? Judkins up the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Browns, first down. It's a gain of 10.
All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on first. And some solid blocking there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And he barely gets it into enemy territory to the 49. Tackled by Jack Campbell. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 2.
Third and 2. Jones buying some time left. He's going for it himself. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
A gain of 12 yards. That's
New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Cleveland.
First down throw by Jones. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Jones going to do it himself. And they're not going to give him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Third and 4.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Browns, first down.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Now Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Jones now to throw. On target here to Njoku. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Jones on first down. Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
Recovered by the offense.
Jones looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Again, Jones to the air. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They go play action with Goff. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on
These
the play.
linebackers of today, they are so quick.
10.
They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Goff on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down throw from Goff. Finds Laporta. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
11. That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Another one caught by St. Brown. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play.
Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did. For a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
To throw, here's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Williams, incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Goff. That's complete to Sloan. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 22. And the Lions have a first down.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, it's Goff. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
27 yards. That's good for a Lions first down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd.
A gain of 1.
And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Oh no, the ball is loose! And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And they retain possession, so that's a positive, but that's the end of them, Brock. They've lost yardage on that fumble.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Bates' kick is up and good. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Some better legs to it. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. 2 yards.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
Throwing now.
3.
Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a quarterback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Complete out to the right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they have, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, doesn't matter.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard
Victory formation
line.
here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
Upgrades here. Jamison Williams with the playmaker +1. He was a yard away from 100. He's going to move to an 84 overall, and he's not even, I mean, I'm not going to put any traits on him. He's playing fine. And then Christian Mahogany will give him power. And with the coaching abilities, he's boosted up to an 80 overall. And, we'll put him on disciplined. Why not? I mean, what a game. What a game. What a game. Tore them up. We are 3-1, 34 points. Did give up 24. Still like to see the defense step up more. But when you look at this box score, the Browns, I mean, pretty good. Daniel Jones is getting it done. Chris Sean Junkins looked pretty good. Jerry Jeudy looked really good. 3 catches for 78 yards, 2 touchdowns. Bond was 5 for 65. And Njoku 4 for 31. Junkins another 7 catches for 26 yards. But when it came to the Lions, Jared Goff, 422, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 34 for 45, 15 carries for Jahmyr Gibbs. Montgomery had 2 and a touchdown. But look at this. Isaac Tesla, 6 for 103 and a touchdown. St. Brown, 6 for 103 and no touchdown. JMO, 8 for 99 and a touchdown. Gibbs, 6 for 55. Sam Laporta, 6 for 51 and a touchdown. And the defensively, 2 sacks from Muhammad, 1 for Jack Campbell, 1 for Aiden Hutchinson, and an interception for DJ Reed Jr. Looking at our team stats for the year so far through 4 games, 1,300 yards for Jared Goff. He's averaging 326 a game, 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Jahmyr Gibbs averaging 81 yards on the ground, 324 yards, 5.3 yards a carry, and a rushing touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown averaging almost 100 yards a game. He has 26 receptions for 397 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tesla, he's averaging 73 a game. He's got 25 catches, 294, and 4. J-Mo averaging 51 a game. He's a boomer bust guy for the most part. And then Jahmyr Gibbs has 19 receptions. Porta 23 receptions. So the offense is looking really, really good. We just need to get more out of our defense as far as stops go. But look, we're getting sacks. We got 5.5 from Muhammad, 4 from Jack Campbell, 3.5 from Aiden Hutchinson, and 3 interceptions. Looking really good, real promising. Love to see it. This playbook scheme, this setup is all very, very explosive.